You know what I think one of the biggest addictions in the world is? It's not food. It's not sugar. It's not even alcohol. It's not social media. It's frickin' starting over. And before you roll your eyes and think, what the hell is she talking about? Just hear me out. How many times have you started? A new diet, a new workout, a new budget, a new business, a new relationship, a new promise to yourself? How many Mondays? How many January 1sts? How many times have you looked in the mirror and said, that's it. This time is going to be different. And for a few days, maybe even a few weeks, you're on fire. You're motivated, you're excited, you're committed. You tell everybody. You buy the program, you get the planner, you get the journal, you make the lists. And then life happens, stress happens, a bad day happens, and somehow you're right back where you started again. And because you're a smart person, you know exactly what to do. And that's what makes it so frustrating. You know the foods, you know the habits, you know the strategies, you know the books, you know the podcasts, you know the advice. So why aren't you doing it? Most people think the answer is discipline. I don't. Most people think the answer is motivation. I don't. Most people think they need another plan. They freaking don't. Because if information was the answer, we'd all be healthy, wealthy, skinny, healthy, lean, strong, and happy by now. We live in a world overflowing with freaking information. You can literally ask AI anything. You can watch thousands upon thousands of videos for free. You can find a meal plan in 30 seconds. Yet people are still stuck. Why? Because information doesn't create transformation. Information creates awareness. Transformation happens when you become someone different. And that's where most people get stuck. That's where everybody gets stuck. They keep trying to change their life without changing the person who's creating it. They keep trying to change the symptom, not the source. And here's what I've noticed after years of doing this work. People become addicted to the emotional high of starting over. Think about it. Starting feels amazing. A fresh start, a clean slate, a new notebook, a new program, a new workout, a new promise. It feels like progress. But feeling like progress and making progress are not the same thing. Some people spend years starting, years planning, years preparing, years learning, years talking about change, but never actually become the person who consistently follows through. And that's where the real work begins. I had a client named Nadine. When I first met her, she was 65 pounds overweight. She was on antidepressants. She was depressed. She hurt physically and she hurt emotionally. And she knew exactly what to do. She wasn't lacking information. She wasn't stupid. In fact, the quite opposite. She was super smart. She wasn't lazy. She wasn't broken. She was frickin' stuck. She had tried and tried and tried. And every time she'd end up back in the same frickin' place. Sound familiar? The breakthrough wasn't another diet. The breakthrough wasn't another workout plan. The breakthrough came when she stopped asking, how do I lose weight? And started asking, why do I keep ending up back here? And that is a completely different question. Because now we're not looking at food. We're looking at the person choosing the food. We're not looking at the behavior. We're looking at what's creating the behavior. We're looking at the beliefs, the stories, the identity, the blind spots, the subconscious patterns running in the background. And when those patterns changed, everything changed. The weight came off, the confidence came back, the energy came back. She got off antidepressants. But here's the thing. The weight loss wasn't the biggest transformation. The biggest transformation was that she stopped starting over. She became somebody who actually followed through. And that's what I want for you. Not another plan, not another program, and definitely not another Monday. I want you to stop needing a fresh start every few weeks, because the goal isn't to become an expert at starting. The goal is to become the person who keeps going. That's the difference between a consumer and a creator. Consumers consume information. Creators create results. Consumers collect plans. Creators build lives. Consumers keep asking, what should I do? Creators ask, who do I need to become? So if you're tired of starting over, stop looking for another plan. Start looking for the pattern, because the problem may not be what you're doing. The problem may be what's getting in the way of you becoming the person who consistently does it. Mind shift the mind shift. See the pattern. Shift the pattern. Change your freaking life.